Ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls, welcome to the most must watch Baseway TV. You know, we said it. This is Easy Speak show. You know, we are talking about a relationship, we're talking about marriage. Now, there's one thing that we trying to explore today. Why women always expect men to take them out? Why? Now, you are used to my guests, my beautiful Lebo, beautiful Adeline, and beautiful Jose. Are we doing okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we okay to start with this topic? Yeah.
Yes.
Super excited for the subject today.
Well. Stay tuned. Now, Lebo, why women expect men to take them out in relationship?
It's natural. Men always have to make the first move on a woman. I can never, as a woman, go to a man and say, "Can I take you out on a date?" No, that is not unnatural.
What about if you are already in a relationship? You've lived for maybe God knows how long, and then you still expect the man to always say, "Okay, my dear partner, my dear wife, are we going tomorrow or on Saturday out?" Why always always expect the man to do that?
It's his job. It's not his job, but it shows love. It shows that there's still passion in a relationship. It shows why he made the first move.
Can
in
you
the
not
first
show
place.
it? Can you not show it like by asking him as well? Because
I'm a woman. I need to be pampered and taken care of.
he's got also the feeling I'm a man. I need to be pampered, and you know.
I do that part. But this part, it's his part.
We are talking about taking out. You know?
Yeah, I do my part in some areas, but this part, it's specifically for him to say.
Sometimes you don't know how much you deprive men from also the same feeling, you know, like I'm expecting, you know, and you are saying it's your role, you need to take me out. Always suggest for like going out.
But it's always like it has always been like that. A man has to take lead in everything. What if I say let's go out, then he doesn't want to? So if
What if he says let's go out and you don't want you don't want?
if he says it, it means, oh my God, he's thinking about me. So why not? It says he's seen what I've done for the whole week. He thinks that I need a break, and he's taking me out. That means he's spoiling me.
So if a man asks you out, he's spoiling you, and you like
And
it, you love it,
pampering me and showing me love.
you love it, and
Absolutely.
you will stay with that man
Oh,
forever.
definitely.
Okay.
Very romantic.
Very romantic. So Adeline, why women always expect men to take them out in a relationship?
I don't really expect so much in my husband. I expect that both ways. Yeah, because you think about that. Thinking about Valentine's, I do expect so much in my husband every year. Like, cause for
Valentine's.
Me, yeah, because mostly it's kind of a man's first move to ask to a lady, to a woman, to your wife.
Oh, is it?
Because it's more romantic.
So Valentine's Day is
Yeah.
only a man that is expecting. Is that true, Adeline? Yeah.
Yes, the way I have been brought up since I started my relationship to my husband.
So
yes.
the man is expected to suggest for a day out in Valentine's all the time.
Yes, definitely.
So if he doesn't, there's no Valentine's.
No Valentine's. No.
Why is that, Adeline?
Because I think Valentine's of understanding my own belief is all about relationship to fiancé and your husband or early stage in your relationship.
Yeah.
It's more romantic.
So how is it only romantic when he's asking, when you're expecting him to take you out? Well, why is it only romantic when he suggests?
Because when he asked me that, it's showing more caring and sweet and kind.
Can you not show it? Can you not show him that?
I can see him that, I show him that in the other way around. But when it comes to that point, every once a year, I expect my husband to ask me to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jose, you've heard Adeline, you've heard Lebo. Why women always expect men to take them out while you still claim equality?
I would say I can see it's the norm, but it's not supposed to be so. A woman should also take the man out as well. Because if you are a woman and you're expecting a man to take you out all the time, that means you're depriving your man being pampered or being looked after as well. So I think, in as much as a man should take a woman out, a woman should also take a man out.
Yeah, I do agree with that too.
You do agree with that too?
No, I don't.
You don't? You think it's a man's duty to take women
it is
out?
a man to take care of me and pamper me and everything, because I do my part. Especially if I make an example of a housewife, I do my part all the time. So when he gets home, I'm tired, and I expect that it's not a reward, but it's that appreciation. So that's why when he comes and say, let me take you out to dinner, let me take you out for this lunch or something, let us get a babysitter for the children if you've got children, then it makes me feel like, oh my God, I'm appreciated.
So it's like
can I ask you a question? What's your part?
If I'm a housewife, I do the cleaning, the washing, take care of the children, everything.
And what's your husband?
He's working and taking care of me.
Do you do the work?
Yes, I do the work more than he does, actually.
What do you mean? Are you playing his part? You're playing your own part and you're not playing his part?
No, he's playing his part and I'm playing my part.
So both of you are playing your part.
Yes.
Then in the part of taking her out, why do you want him to be the one doing it?
No, I play my part and I need to be pampered. My part is harder than
part, remember?
Mine is harder than his.
How?
Mine is harder than this. His as a woman. I give birth to the children, I take care of them, I take care of him, the household, everything. So mine is harder.
How did you measure it?
It's natural. That's how it's always been since we were born. From our fourth ancestors and everything. That's how it always has been.
I don't think if it is how you've seen it, that means that's how it is.
It is?
No, that's your own perspective. That is how you grew up.
So, okay, Ose, you actually agree that it shouldn't be like that?
No, it shouldn't.
But a woman also should
take a man out on a date, yeah.
But you come from an African culture where
exactly.
It's a little bit, it will look a little bit awkward if you go and ask a man, say, I'll take you out.
The thing is about culture, there are good and bad of culture. So you just have to stick on the good one. It's not everything.
So the good one is also a woman to ask the man
exactly
to take the man out.
Exactly. Give your husband a surprise in as much as he's giving to you as well.
Yeah, just wake up in the morning and say,
and
on Saturday
even plan something that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Let it be a surprise to him. If you expect your man to be romantic, you also have to give that as well. I think things in life is give and take. You don't expect me to be the one arranging for us to go out all the time, and then I'll get bored of it. I'll think, oh, maybe she don't appreciate it. But appreciate your husband by giving him a surprise, and take him out to a dinner or to anywhere.
But if I wake up in the morning, making sure my husband has had breakfast before he goes to work, and then making sure when he comes, there's a real, nice plate of food for him, waiting for him. And I don't just put it there. I serve him with love. Am I not expecting that back by not going out? I do it with love. Does he not do it with love?
Yeah, this man is going out paying your bills, bringing the money for you to cook the food. He's doing it with love as well. That's his own role and he's playing it.
Wow, I love this. I do.
You know what I mean?
I like this.
In that aspect of taking people out, it shouldn't be one person's role.
But I've got surprises for him. Like on his birthday, I can do the whole spread, and he'll be like, "Oh my God, what did I do to deserve this today?" I didn't take him out, but it was a nice surprise in the house. It's homely. So yes, when he takes me out, it's welcome.
Adeline said, it can go either way, man or woman, but only Valentine's Day. See, Adeline, see when you say that, only on Valentine's Day, but see the other day, is it okay for a woman to do so? Not to expect a man, just a woman to wake up in the morning and say, my husband, I'm actually going to take you out on Saturday. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay as well, but it's depending though, because I know my own belief as well. I think your husbands deserve to have a pamper, right? Deserve to have a romance or romantic. I don't know what's the best way to use that.
Yeah.
But in both ways, you really deserve each other to have a wee treat.
You need to give your husband a treat by asking them I'm taking you out on Saturday.
Yeah, especially Sister Lebo, they mentioned about birthdays, right? Birthdays, yes, when it comes to that, I'll always make the best to please my husband.
That's his day, so you have to do everything.
And again, when it comes to anniversary, like, it's kind of the most woman thing to arrange that way anyway, to let the husband know it's our anniversary, so we're going out for something romantic.
So when it's like your wedding anniversary, you suggest for the day out, you take your man out?
Yes, mostly I arrange that myself because
only Valentine's Day that you don't do it.
No, Valentine's is completely different.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Let's go to the second question, because this one is really tough, really tough. So the second question is, who should make the first move to hug and kiss in a relationship? Should the man always wake up in the morning and say, okay, my wife, I'm gonna kiss you? Oh, I don't know, man. All right, okay. This is the first time I apologize for that. So should a man always wake up in the morning and give a wife a hug and kiss, or every single time a man is leaving the house, give a kiss and a hug to the wife, or should go both ways? Who should make the first move? Actually, I'm asking Adeline.
I should both ways has to move at the same time.
Both.
Yes, has to be both.
Sometimes it doesn't happen like that, Adeline.
Yeah. Well, if I expect my husband move at the same time, mostly I do the work. I don't do the work. Like, I do, like, showing my husband I'm caring, I'm in love with him, and always there for him, you know.
See, for most women, do you expect the man to make the first move first to kiss, or because sometimes I'm not talking just kiss when you are in your moment. Yeah. I'm talking about just a normal kiss. You come you come from work. Either a woman or a man, you come from work, who should make the first move to hug? Or because sometimes someone can be distracted, you just need to go maybe from the back, or you know, and give a hug and say turn around and a quick kiss, and then you go and change, you know.
Are we gonna be talking about here the early stage in our relationship before we get married, or
we're talking about in the relationship? Who should make the first move to kiss and hug, you know?
I think my husband should.
Your husband should. Why is that?
Because he's dominant in the relationship, and it shows that I respect him. So sometimes he can be stressed, and then if I do the first move, I'll be disappointed. But if I let him do the leading, then I just follow.
Why are you laughing first? First of all, why are you laughing?
No,
that's very
Lebo is a, you know, I would like say, you know, like
a strong feminist.
No, not that. There's a word I want to use and put pampered there. I'm lost of my words anyway. There's a question.
I think Lebo, she likes to be spoiled. That's all.
That's it. You're a spoiled. Okay, going back to the.
But actually, she's some women, they will agree with Lebo. She's actually right. Some women, you sit down and you expect that. But what's your opinion on that?
My opinion is just like you said. If somebody comes back from work, who do you expect to kiss first? You know, if my husband walk out of this door, he has been out there all day, you know, and I've been in the house. I am expected to get up to welcome him with a kiss or a hug, because he's the one coming in. Okay. You know, and then if I'm the one out and then I'm coming in, he's expected to do that.
So if he doesn't do it?
If he doesn't do it, then I ask why. And if he's not his nature,
really
then I teach. If this is what I want, you know. If I really need that, then I will teach him that this is what you're supposed to do, you know. And then talking about who is kissing or hugging, in the morning, if I lie down with my husband and I'm the one that gets up from the bed first, I am supposed to kiss my husband, good morning. Okay. Because I woke up before him. And if he wake up before me, he's supposed to do that. So I don't think my husband should be the one kissing me all the time without me reciprocating. That's, you know, being selfish.
No, but if you are in the bed, like if you wake up first, like you're saying, you go run the bath for your husband, and then he follows you with his bathrobe and he's like, oh, thank you, baby. And then he kisses you and hugs you. That's how it should work.
Yeah, because he's thanking you for what you've done for him.
Yes, so you see that's how it works.
No, I'm not agreeing with him. He said in that aspect, he's thanking you. I'm saying that if somebody comes to your house, are you not going to get up to welcome the person? That's why it is. This person have been out there all day, just came to see you in the house you are meant to
And was
go.
I just sitting like
It
laying on
doesn't
the
matter what you're doing, has been out there. So when somebody comes to your house, do you wait for the person to come and greet you? You go to the door to welcome someone who comes to your house.
But your husband
You
has
see
got
it
the
that
keys
way.
to the door. He's just come in.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if he opens the door, you welcome him. That's how it is. You welcome
Adeline, you're just shaking your head.
Yeah, and that's what I normally do.
It's just like
Uh,
me.
what?
That's what I normally do as well. When my husband comes back from work.
Exactly. It's just like
Yeah.
you.
You
if-
give him a kiss and a hug.
Yes, a hug.
Well
When,
done.
when my
Good
husband
job.
come in,
So no matter where you
From the
are,
store.
like even if you're upstairs and you are doing something really important, so you run downstairs.
Oh yes, my
Soon as
husband
you
is
hear the
back.
door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
back. I have to come and welcome him.
No,
Vice
I-
versa. If I come back, he also has to come and welcome me. That's how it is. And going further, labor. Going forward, sorry. What am I there to say? Okay, you said if you run the bath for your husband. We teach our children to say thank you when somebody is giving us something, isn't it? If I am the one that run the bar, my husband have the right to tell me thank you. And if he's the one that run the bar for me, I am supposed to say thank you.
Thank you is nothing to do with the kiss or hug. You can just say thank you and you go in the bath. That's all.
You can say thank you by hugging someone. What do you mean? You
You just say thank you.
No,
but
you can say thank you by hugging someone.
but some other people don't know how to say thank you back.
I know some
Some
people
other
don't know.
people.
Yeah.
It's an individual thing, but you
Yeah.
can say thank you by hugging someone.
So as a husband,
Especially when somebody you're in relationship with, there is no boundary, and if there's somebody that you don't know, you might be scared. Oh, I don't want to kiss this person or hug this person. Let it not look like we are doing anything. But this is your husband; you have no boundary. If you
this is interesting. Adeline said, soon as you hear the door, your husband is coming from work. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, your husband is coming from work, so you. No matter what you were doing, you stop, run to the door quickly, give him a hug and a kiss.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I do that.
I think
Baby, how-
that's a good example to follow
You just
as a
say-
man.
You just say, baby, how
Yeah.
did it be?
Yeah.
And
How
he
did
will
it
ask you,
go?
how did it go? How did you go? And he will ask you as well, how have you been? How did it go with you around the house?
Okay,
That's how it's supposed
Jose,
to be.
you said it can go both ways, you know. If you do that to the husband, if a woman does that to the husband about 3 times and the husband doesn't do it back,
You find out if it is because they don't want to do it or is not what they are used to. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Okay.
If the person is not used to that, then teach the person.
Right. Okay. My question is, this is actually the last question because, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually reaching the end of. We are really approaching the end of this show because that's why we are saying keep connected. Stay tuned because there's so much good things is coming out of this. I know right now we still just talking about relationship. Relationship is because we acknowledge. We acknowledge the power of marriage, the power of relationship, because we really you can understand what we are talking about this subject. Please don't get bored. I know soon we still bring in more subjects, so stay tuned. Now, since you both said like, okay, Label said, it's only a man who can make the first move to kiss and hug, and also Label said she does expect the man
To take a lead.
to take a lead,
Yes.
and that's not your opinion,
Yeah.
Jose.
No.
And then
That's
Adeline.
being selfish.
That's being selfish.
Should be both ways.
Should be both
Yeah,
ways.
especially if your husband coming from his work.
What if your husband was sleeping and it's your day off? What's
That's a
happening?
different story.
How is that a different story?
Because
Both of you are in the
yeah,
house.
you're in the house.
And then who should
yeah.
make the first move?
Either way, if you feel like, if you have the urge of kissing, go and kiss.
What if you're waiting either way? What if the other one is still a little bit not tuned to your expectation?
And then he has to explain. He has some explanation to make. Yes, that's what it is.
As long as done my kiss first in the morning when I get up before I climb up the bed. Before I get up my bed, right? Mostly every morning I only give my husband a morning kiss. So like it or not, I'm off start my work.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, it's kind of passing the message to him. I'm still there, loving you, caring you, and
It's not because he's the husband here.
Yeah.
Let's just put him in a place of children.
Yeah.
Because when you're leaving the house, you're rushing, oh, baby, I'll see you later. You kiss your child, you go out of the door, you know what I mean? And then, because they are child, you don't expect them to be doing it as
Back,
in
yeah.
the back. You understand what
So
I
you
mean?
should do the same for
we
your man.
should, yes, we should.
Don't
pamper
expect
our
the
man.
back.
No,
You just said
right. No, I said because children, because they are children.
With
As
the
an
same
adult-
attitude, you shouldn't expect it back.
No, you should. You should as an adult. You should expect it. But like what I was telling you, that if you're doing something to somebody, like me, for example, I am that person. If I'm your friend and I call you all the time, call you, and you never return the call back, that's me. You know, within me, I think, I'm kind of, stuck in this person or disturbing this person. That's me. I will never call you.
But when it
again.
comes to marriage or relationship, someone that you love, even though you do it, you shouldn't expect it back.
You can't cut it off. That's what I'm saying. That what you're going to do is to teach the person. So things will.
What if he's unteachable?
You can't teach. There's nothing that is unteachable for.
But
God's
what
sake.
if you keep saying, but what if you, like I say, I'm expecting that from him, and I'm a I don't know the word. I always receive it. I never ever reject it. I always receive it. So that's why I always get it, because I never reject it.
Can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Okay, if you're expecting your man to kiss you all the time, I know we are not here to talk about sex or something like that. So when you have urge, do you wait for your man to come and know that, yes, Lebo, I've had urge for sex, and do you go ask, or you just wait for him to always make the move?
No, I don't play with that one. I always make the first move.
Ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls, we are reaching the end of our show with a really a rocket bang. So stay tuned. If you just follow us on YouTube, Baseway TV, Facebook, Baseway TV, keep on following us and stay tuned. As for now, we say bye-bye.
Bye.
Marriage is one thing that I value the most.
Marriage is one of the gifts that God gave us.
A man's role in a natural marriage is to be a leader, a protector, and a provider.
People in a marriage have to respect each other.
Marriage is all about respect, love unconditionally.
And I think nowadays in the modern society, we're forgetting why we got married in the first place.
You don't have to divorce because of money.
Women want men to play 50% in a marriage, and men want women to play 50% in marriage, which is not healthy.
I think people should stay in marriage no matter what, unless really something serious like adultery or abuse.
And to make it last forever. And please enjoy the journey and have fun, and don't make it too serious.
Or because of benefits, you have to fight for your love and your marriage. That's your vow.
And I think the healthy way for marriage is for the man to remain the man and be the leader, the protector, and the provider, regardless of what. And the woman to be the housekeeper. Even if you're providing as a woman, remember your husband is the head. Husband, love your wife, and wife, be submissive.
Marriage is a holy thing. Marriage should be guaranteed. Marriage should be protected. Marriage should be honored. That's why when people they walk out of marriage, you don't know how much distraction that you are doing. You're doing distraction to the society, to the families. It's because it's within marriage that we have good citizens, good families, and people that are ministers, pastors, and everything.
Why we got married in the first place, and looking at the principles and the core roots why we got married. So we just lost it. We just get married to get divorced, as if it's like a trend.
This is Bestway TV. Stay tuned.
Follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, Baseway TV. Thank you.
Stay tuned to Bestway TV.